guys, it's me, MTG Angel. I'm here to convince anyone who clicks on this to buy, and most people are not going to want to. It's not very fulfilling to buy during times like this where things are flat to negative. And it doesn't even feel right, to be honest. Deep down, you know, it might be a good time to buy, but maybe prices continue like this forever. Maybe we never get out of this lull in the market. And I'm here to tell you that's the wrong perspective. And you kind of have to think of it as the magnitude of the move and less about if the move is happening or not. Let me explain. So let's say you have some product, I don't know, you can think of a Secret Lair, or Pokemon booster box, maybe a Magic the Gathering collector box, and sometimes you look at the market and there's just nothing left and people are just buying every day, and you know in a couple days this price is about to skyrocket. We're not in times like that, but it doesn't mean people aren't buying every day. There's still slow trickles of buy, just maybe a casual collector who wants to crack open a box or product. Or maybe it's a player who wants to add something new to their to what they need for playing. Or perhaps it is someone who's looking to buy something and hold on to it for the long to mid-term, and they're speculating. Well, these buys are happening. It's just not as fanatic as a time where everyone's at Costco fighting each other to get just an ETB of the newest Pokemon set. Or when you can reasonably expect another buyout to happen every single day, where we were a couple months ago. There was literally, you could just pick any box, any item, and you could expect, okay, probably going to be a buyout on this thing. Where nowadays, it's not really going to happen unless you do it yourself. And even then, it's going to be for like a smaller item, or maybe the price retraces a bit because people don't really expect things to go up right now. But if there was something you wanted to add to your collection, or even if you were looking to capture some big moves, now's the time to buy. And the best thing about times like this is you can pretty much buy anything. It could be something that you personally like, and you're going to be buying at a good value. I mean, some people say the coupon for tomorrow is the price of today. As in, why wait for YouTubers and people to say, hey, everything's pumping? Why wait then when you could be slowly accumulating now? This works with stocks. This works with collectibles. This is the method. This is the best method. I mean, especially when things are retracing, things are plummeting. I saw the other day Bloomburrow Commander decks for $100 each case. That's crazy. When these things, at one point, one Commander deck was about $100, maybe $90, $80. So these are some big reprint times. And if Bloomburrow was something you wanted to pick up, these Commander decks, now is the time to buy. But because there's no FOMO in the air, there's no, everything's pumping, it is harder to buy. It is. It's harder to put down the money now and just make the choices because the moves aren't obvious. It's not like, hey, this thing's about to move tomorrow. It's like a kind of boring, like, really? I have to wait a year for 50% returns? Man, that's such a long time. And 50% is huge. Imagine you could fling your paycheck and have it grow 50% in just a year. Let's say your paycheck for the month was $4,000, and you could fling it into next year and it's now $6,000. I'm sure a lot of people would do that. But when it comes to stuff like Magic the Gathering collectibles or stocks, suddenly a lot of people are just like, I don't want to do that. It's too much work, it's too much time, it's not guaranteed, there's risk. And yeah, some of those things are true. But I think it's less true than most people, especially the online people, think. I haven't been in this market for as long as some other people. But from what I've seen, I've been through good times, I've been through bad times, and it's bad times again. And what am I expecting? Good times on the horizon. Really good times. I mean, I've been through the stock market many times, and I've seen it happen. It just trends up. And I think all of the fundamentals of why collector boxes, why collector items, Pokemon items, why these things go up, nothing has changed. The reason why this stuff goes up is because when you open a sealed product, you can never re-close it. It is now one less sealed product in the world. It doesn't matter if that's 1 box a day, 5 boxes a day, 10 boxes a day. That quantity of sealed items is slowly going down. It could be the most mundane or ridiculous item. And it'll probably be slowly, steadily going up. And maybe there was 100 boxes in total on the market. And the first 75, $100. But as it gets to that, there's only 20 boxes, 10 boxes left, that price jumps really quick. And that's another part that people miss is these are the moments where there's just a lot of people have returned some boxes to the market, listing, trying to get to money. I don't know, maybe they've made some mistakes on some other plays, or things are just slower. Product isn't moving as fast. So people, maybe they make a play and that product sits a little bit and now they need to make some money back with some other boxes. And so a lot of prices right now are kind of repressed. They're a little slumped. But now's the good time to buy because everyone is losing faith. People are the weak hands, I'd say. I mean, think of yourself. I'm sure a lot of products would be back up on the table for being sold right now for yourself. When it was a bull market, when everything was hot, when everything was just going insane, you really didn't want to sell because you could expect almost you sell today and the price jumps another $50-$100 tomorrow, and you're like, dang, I missed out on another $50-$100. That would have covered any fees I had to pay and rolled it into the next price bracket for whatever item you're selling. So really, this is just a call for action. I'm sure a lot of people see maybe even the title for something like this and they go, I'm not even clicking on that. I'm not wasting my time. And I get it. I mean, I'm human too. I understand. I see the titles. I get the same emotions. But if you can get past that, if you can get past even your own feelings of, oh, man, it's not a fun time to invest. Oh, man, it's not a fun time to accumulate. And sure, some things aren't. I mean, unless you're a secret layer scalper, man, you're eating good right now. Especially with those super scarce secret drops, everything other than the Furby. Oh man, I saw some of the prices on TCG Player. Everything is 2-3x. Just like I thought, but even better so. Even better than I thought. So, that's pretty much it, guys. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know if there's anything you're buying, anything you're accumulating. I still think now is a really good time to be picking up 151, some Bitcoin, maybe some random collector box that you wanted to pick up for Magic the Gathering, Final Fantasy perhaps. It's been staying around $1,000. Do you expect that price to stay forever? Eventually, all the $1,000 boxes will be gone. That cycle I talked about where people are buying it, opening it, maybe putting it in their closet, maybe giving it away, maybe one gets lost, maybe someone wants to open some singles, maybe it gets thrown up on Whatnot and opened up because someone wanted to make a video, or slowly, these boxes are getting opened, destroyed, the quantity is going down, the singles are getting purchased up, the expected value is climbing, the quantities are going low, the supply is running out, and the boxes that people are holding on to are going to start gaining value really quick once the quantities get really low, get really thin. So that's pretty much it, guys. Let me know what you think, and I will see you guys later. Leave a comment and let me know what you're doing. Peace out. Peace.